All right, so we are back. Thank you guys for being here, whoever is watching at the moment. I'm going to be eating a little bit while I do this just because I just got home and am pretty hungry, but I wanted to get on here and play. So we're going to be playing against University of Southern Alabama this week. So last week we had a rather close call against University of Louisiana Lafayette. That's always a tongue twister, but we had kind of a close call. We did end up coming out of that game with a win. I think it was 38-35. But that was against probably the best team, the other best team in our conference. And so it was a little bit of a wake-up call for us. I'm hoping it was, in terms of, we can't let our guard down. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this game. They are better this year. So they are not so last year I think South Alabama was in the high 60s. So they've improved this year. And so not slouchy teams necessarily, could be worse. All right, so we do have some visiting prospects today. Chuck Cummings, the wide receiver, Michael Johnson, and Scott Yates. So 250 passing yards. I think we can do that. I'm going to turn the sound on here. So we're at home in the Georgia Dome. I kind of wish we had our own, smaller stadium. But we share the Georgia Dome, so. Which, it's a good stadium. Nice. All right. So this is going to be kind of an interesting game, because I think last year we won pretty handedly. We'll see how they do this season. So they do win the coin toss. They're going to kick it to us, so we're going to get the ball to start the game. Always exciting. All right, we are not returning this, so we're just going to call for a fair catch and pop out of the end zone. I've been trying to figure out how to get it out of 720, because I've seen people stream this game and have better graphics, and I wish. So because I'm in 720 right now, and it's not super crisp. I feel like, but again, I feel like I've seen people stream this game and have it look nicer, and I'm just not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong in doing that. I don't know if it's the game capture card that I have that I'm using that's causing that to happen, or what. All right, 3rd and inches. So Tommy Washington's gotten 2 carries in a row. He's gotten up to 10 yards on those 2 carries. And then Tommy Washington gets 4 yards, but he does get the first down. We're going to go through some play action here. And Harris is going to get a really long way. Holy cow. So if you look here, the linebackers all blitzed. And then I want to go through that, analyze that for a second, because that was a really interesting play. Because they predicted run. They all of the linebackers blitzed. So it was like, and then if you look back here, the defensive end on the right side went back into coverage. And I mean, Harris is not a super fast tight end, but that was a totally busted play there. McFadden is going to get all the way into the end zone on his first carry of the game. Excellent. So, very successful first drive for us on the long pass play, and then that 16-yard run up the middle. All right, so great start for the Panthers. Ooh. So this looks returnable. And he's going to be taken down right around the 20, maybe a little bit farther back than that. 21, okay. They gave him forward progress. So 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a running back. And we fell for that, as we normally do. I'm going to be so happy when we have better play recognition on the outside. It just feels like we always get fooled. I feel like I say that every week, but it is true for sure. All right, so we do have a quarterback spy here. So if they try to run another option play, but they don't, and Bullock gets open for about a 7-yard reception. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. All right, we're going to stay in man, though, for the moment. I don't want to, like, give away my hand defensively too soon. And Hooper is going to be able to take down their running back. It's only a gain of 3. We're going to go into a cover 3 here, I think. And he's forced to get rid of the ball really fast. And so he's only going to get a gain of 1. So now we can basically assume that this is going to be a pass play of some sort. So we've got 3. Okay. Why didn't he come up and tackle him? He, like, waited for him to get there. Man. That was a little blown. All right, well, we lost that opportunity. And that goes backwards. So that's the first play of the game that's gone backwards for University of Southern Alabama. We're going to stay in a cover 3, the blitzing linebacker. And they're not going to get a lot. They're going to get 4 of that back, but it is going to bring them up to a 3rd and 7. So last time it was an open running back who got the first down. Oh, man, they found a soft spot in the zone. Soft spot in the zone there. 2nd and 5. All right, so he's going to throw this one away. Oh, man. So I had somebody ask me the other day on my Instagram account what I teach, and I teach band. So I'm a music teacher. So it's 4th and 5, so we're gonna maybe get off the field with the punt. Oh, field goal. Okay, this is a pretty long field goal. Although this guy had a pretty good kickoff, an opening kickoff, so maybe he has a leg. And he gets it. So they've got a kicker. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'm actually I'm a middle school and high school band teacher. So I teach middle school and high school band. And which you know is what I do most of the time, and I really enjoy teaching high school band, middle school and high school band, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And we're getting into a really busy season right now because we're getting ready for our we're getting closer and closer to our district band festival, which is coming up pretty soon for our high school kids, and so it's going to be a busy next few weeks, and it's a little stressful, but they're sounding better every day, so just hoping that we can continue that trend. So yeah, so I enjoy coming home and doing this afterwards, just to have a change of pace. Helps me decompress from everything. All right, Tommy Washington just gets a 9-yard run. He basically ran over one of the, I don't know if that was a lineman or a linebacker, but he ran over somebody, which is always fun to see. So being a band teacher, one thing I really like about college football is that there's a band. You can hear the band. So we just crossed the 2,000-yard rushing mark, 2,000-yard rushing mark there. And Lopez is like pretty open there. There's like nobody over there. I guess they're probably in zone is probably what was going on. And Lopez is going to catch his second pass for a touchdown. So we are up 14. We will be up 14-3. Right. Griffin is going to kick this downfield. This should be enough to keep them in the end zone, and it is. Okay. I kind of wonder what Griffin's range is on field goals. Because, like, I know we've played. Whoa! That was dumb. I know he's kicked like low 40s before, like this year. Just wonder what his limit is. I would guess like a 50-yard kick might be asking quite a lot. Oh, and he drops it. All right. So it's 3rd and 3, but yeah, like a 50-yard kick might be asking a little too much. But maybe, I don't know. I know typically the game suggests, like, if it doesn't think you can kick that far, tell you to punt. Or go for it sometimes, actually. Oh. My defensive player just got picked. All right, so we're at the end of the first quarter, up 14-3. For the most part, this game has been going pretty well. It's 1st and 10 on the 41, so we're just trying to, again, get as many stops as we can. Again, I do have to give this team a little bit of credit because USA team a little bit of credit because they've obviously improved from last year, at least in their ratings. Still not brilliant or anything. Got a flag. What's this going to be?
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Okay. So that'll help. So repeat.
Still second down.
So it's 2nd down and 8. Backs him up a tiny bit. I think the thing is with the zone is you need to be able to jump routes, because you need to be able to predict, right? Like, you need to be able to predict like where the ball is going to go, and I just feel like it's super easy to. Strickland just got a tackle there right at the line of scrimmage, but it's really easy to put them back in zone. But it's if they've got a quarterback who can find open spots in the zone, and Strickland just completely blows that up in the backfield. So that's going to be 3rd and 15. All right, so this is definitely going to be a pass play. Man, the question is just always like, do you go with zone? Do you go with man? Do you go with a cover 2 sort of scheme? And even though our defense isn't great at zone, oh my gosh, that is... I swear that's happened in the last like 2 or 3 games. But see, like the cornerback loses where the ball is, I think, or doesn't realize that the ball is coming to him, and then, oh man, that is painful. And then they get in the end zone. Holy cow! So instead of getting the ball back, instead of stopping them on 3rd and 15, they gash us for a 40-yard pass and then run into the end zone on the next play. So definitely not ideal. And again, that is not the first time that's happened to one of my corners or one of my safeties. And McFadden's had a couple good returns today. That one was for 37 yards, so we're going to have pretty good field position to start this drive off. And there is just a huge hole in the middle of that line. So he has over 1,500 yards rushing this season, which is a new school record set by him last season. All right, so oh, and Lopez does not hang on to that. Okay. Tommy Washington cuts that back and he gets 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And Myrick is just going to scramble forward. He's going to get the first down there. Wasn't a whole lot open downfield. Oh man, I meant to throw to the back, but I hit the wrong button. Which is always a little scary because if they're covered, they can get picked off pretty easily down there. McFadden's going to get forward for about 4, so that's going to make this a 3rd and much more reasonable. So it's 4th and 2. I think we're going to go for this. Oh, no. They stopped us. Oh, that's rough. Okay. So 2 tight ends. Okay. So sold out on the run. How did he catch that? Oh, man. And if Hooper had just been looking the other direction, he might have picked that off. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, Harvey, Justin, should have got that. Should have got that. That should have been a pick. Oh, my pass defense is, I mean, that's been an issue all season, but it just hurts every time we give up something like that. I feel like every time I go into zone, I get burned. It's going to be 4th down, so Are they going to kick a field goal? I don't know how far are they? No, they're going to go for it. They're probably just a little too far to kick a field goal right now. And that's almost picked, but we do get the turnover. So turnover on downs, so that's good for us. We got 1 minute and 43 seconds to see if we can make something happen here. They very rarely call pass interference in this game, but that looked suspiciously like pass interference. All right, Lopez catches that for a 13-yard reception. Oh my gosh, Allen is wide open. Holy cow. That was not a pretty looking pass. He kind of threw that on the run, but blown coverage. So we get the touchdown pass from Mark Myrick all the way down the field for 50 yards. And this is going to be taken in the end zone for a touchback. 1.5 minutes left in this game. Or not in the game, but in the half. So they're probably going to have to throw the ball pretty much from here out. He's just going to throw this one away. Looks like number 2 Oregon State has come back in that ball game and is winning right now against Colorado. So yeah, unless oh, almost sacked. Almost got the sack. Unless Oregon State or Texas Tech, who I think is first right now, unless they win or unless they lose, I don't necessarily see how we're going to get into the top 2 because of our strength of schedule. How? Okay, 4th and 4. We have 1 minute and 9 seconds left. So we have a chance to score again. Short punt. Jefferson, you were wide open. That kills me. That hurts me. That hurts my brain. Oh, and we're picked off. Okay. Well, great. I was just hurt over the fact that Jefferson didn't catch that last pass. All right, well. They've done that to me a couple times. They've run that play. I'm just going to throw this one away. They had a wide receiver open, but I think the pressure caused a bad pass. And Strickland again almost gets to the quarterback. He's come really close a couple times to getting picks. And Allen catches his second touchdown of the game. So with that, we could have kicked the field goal, and we went for it. And with that, we're going to get to the end of the first half. We're up 28-10 right now. All right, we do have to kick the ball back, though. Yeah, we've definitely been doing a lot better when we've been in man. As I say that. And that doesn't go anywhere. Maybe that was the pressure that forced him to do that. Ooh. Yikes, didn't even see them there. They're really crowded. All right, we finally get a sack. So it's 4th and 17. First drive of the second half is no bueno for this USA offense. Again, short kick. And Holman is going to pull that back, bring that back for 9. So we're going to have pretty good field position to start the second half. And we have not been running the ball very much, so I think that's how we're going to start this half. Which doesn't go super well for that first play. And Hudson is going to get that catch. She has 20 yards on that reception. All right, we're going to try running again here. All right, we're at 124 rushing yards right now. Tommy Washington has 70 of them. He's actually currently second in college football in total rushing. And he's going to get forward for about 5. I should have thrown that away. Bad choice. Oh, darn it. And that's like the one thing with these games that kind of drives me nuts is like I really wish the receivers in this game would, like, he's 6'6", so he should be able to, he should be able to stand the guy up. Oh, is he out of bounds? Oh, yikes. That was a good throw, though.
The previous play is under review.
He looks like he's out.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Oh. Holy cow. See, there was another receiver, it might have been Hudson, who was open, who I really should have thrown that ball to, but I didn't see until I'd already released it. But all right, well, we get another bunch of yards on a long touchdown pass on 3rd and 22. Got beat. It's the second time number 24's got beat. I can't remember his name. So he's having a good season. At least in relatively to his school. I mean, they're like 3-6, which isn't great, but obviously. That. Thought he was on coverage there. It was close enough to him to cause him to drop that. All right, so didn't get too far there, so it's going to be a 3rd and 8. Oh, okay. So this might be a territory where they go for it. No, they're going to kick a field goal, which I don't know how long of a field goal this is, like 40 yards-ish. And, yep, he's got the leg for it, so he's going to get it. They have a good kicker. All right, so we're going to return this. We're up 35-13. In the first quarter, this game was sort of close, and then it got out of hand. And McFadden, he's had 3 really good returns today, and that was probably the best one so far. So we're going to be right on the 50-yard line at the start of this drive. All right, so Tommy Washington runs right into a wall of linebackers, and so he's not going to get super far there. That was a pretty good rush by Tommy Washington for about 10 yards. He hasn't gotten as many carries this game as he normally does by this point, I feel like. That throw was behind him. He wasn't able to hit the stop. McFadden just barrels over 2 guys, gets a couple extra yards. Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole power run game thing that we've got going on. Hudson drops that. He was open. Right, they brought a ton of people up into the box, but still weren't able to stop us from getting 9. And Tommy, oh, if he hadn't gotten tripped up by Allen, he would have gotten to the end zone. Darn it. McFadden's going to get his second touchdown of the game. All right. So it is 41-13 right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably have our guys play for one drive in the fourth quarter and then put the subs in. He immediately throws this one away because Strickland got the inside scoop on him on the right tackle. Oh. Okay, so we got third and inches. Man, I guess the question is, who are they going to bring out here? 4 wide receivers. That feels suspicious to me. They are going to pass the ball, and it's going to be 4th and inches. So, are they going to go for it? They're not. All right, so we're going to get the ball back with about 14 seconds left here. And Washington's going to run up the gut, and this should end this quarter. So with that, we're up 42-13. Pretty lopsided matchup today. They put up a pretty good fight in the first quarter, but we ended up our defense was able to figure out some things, and we were able to score on offense quite a bit. And so it's been a pretty explosive on offense, actually. Some pretty big pass plays. And Lopez is going to catch that pass. He's got 56 yards on the game. Doesn't have any big explosive plays like a couple of the other guys do, but he's being consistent, so that's good. And Lopez is going to get another catch for 12 yards. Throw that one away before he gets sacked again. Oh, and Lopez almost gets into the end zone before getting just absolutely demolished at the goal line. And Washington finally gets his first touchdown of the game after another excellent performance by him. So the defense, again, I'll leave them out for one drive here in this fourth quarter, and then we'll put the subs in. I don't know how that Oregon State game went. Texas A&M is Texas A&M, not Texas Tech. Texas A&M is winning their game right now. They're the #1 team in the country at the moment. And Oregon State is taking it to Colorado, so that doesn't look like that's going to be an upset. Whoa! Oh man, we were lucky you didn't catch that. Meadows is like, yeah, I did that. I'm like, he dropped it, and he was open. That's just gonna get thrown out of bounds. I mean, Tim Hawk hasn't thrown any picks today. I mean, he's come close once or twice, but you know, he's not having an awful game. But we just haven't. This defense just has not broken at all. Except that was a gross play. We had like nobody over on that side of the. We had nobody over on that side of the field. Whoa. Okay, 1st and 10. Strickland almost got there that time again. And Strickland just absolutely rolled over that right tackle. No. Dang it. And I wanted to sub you guys out. Now this is going to be harder for me to do. And we're not going to lose this game, but I'd like you guys to come out of the game after a stop rather than a score. But and again, Strickland almost gets there. He's getting really close to getting home. It's gonna be 3rd and 8. I shouldn't have done that. I knew that was going to happen. There's only like one good pass play from that position. You don't get a whole lot there. face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Automatic first down.
They didn't have to accept that. They actually lose a yard on that play. Ooh, false start.
False start. Offense.
So this changes some things. They're going to be on the 6, I think. 7. Yeah, so this definitely changes how we behave here. So look at 4 back. No! God, after all that, we still let them score. Yeah. Not happy. Okay, that was annoying. So we are going to sub in our second string. Okay. All right, so Tyler Johnson's going to get, oh. I don't remember what the button is for onside recovery. Owie. Okay, so we've got second stringers out there now. McFadden's just gonna run for it for 6 yards. He's had a pretty good game on the ground too. I mean, he's had 2 touchdowns. His yard totals are actually pretty decent. We want Tyler Johnson to get some practice here, so we're gonna have him throw, and Robinson is going to get 17 yards down the field. So a good play there. Good to find the open man by Tyler Johnson. He's most likely going to be our starter next season if everything stays the same. Texas A&M is throttling. I don't know who they're playing, but they're winning by a lot. So again, I don't think there's going to really be a lot of movement. And Harris, who caught that big pass in the first quarter, gets his second reception of the game. And Williams is going to catch that one. Chris Williams is going to catch that. That might be his first career touchdown catch, actually. Tyler Johnson throws that right over the middle, and we are up 55-20. Griffin has gotten a leg workout today with all the touchdowns we've been scoring. Doesn't seem to be hurting his the distance on his kicks, though. All right, so let's see, second string defense. And Smith is going to take him down behind the line. And McGee wrestles him down to the ground, so that's only 4 yards. The clock is just going to continue to run because they're not calling timeouts. Looks like they're kind of waving the white flag a little bit. Oh, gross. And that's going to... No, the clock's going to keep going or no? And they're just going to run, I'm imagining that they're just going to run this all the way down to 0. So we've actually come out, oh no, they're going to kick it. Oh yeah. I guess we should return it and protect the ball. Actually. All right, so that is the end of the game, and Georgia State has won 56-20. So this has been a very productive game for us. I think the only disappointing thing was that last touchdown that our first string defense gave up, but we had a ton of touchdowns in this game, so great work on them. 8 total touchdowns, so it's been a very productive day. So until next time, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow on Twitch, and thank you for joining me here.